south of Baltimore. It wasn't to become friends over sweet teas and biscuits. But never in a million years would I have guessed what greeted me when I opened that file. Dozens and dozens of photographs, each one dated and timed, of a naked Maria and Chelsea. In bed, on the back seat of a minivan, atop both of their desks. "Who took these?" I said, flipping through them. Judging by the low resolution and awkward angles, I was placing my money on a hidden camera, and an inexpensive one. Maria shook her head. "Doesn't matter. They're real. There's a DVD in there, too, with about 20 different videos." I pushed everything back into the file and closed the cover. Maria was well above legal age, probably somewhere in her mid to late 20s. That didn't mean, however, that Chelsea Vogel wasn't a predator, or that the affair wouldn't be one hell of a story and a byline. But still, if this story hit, Maria needed to know what she was in for. "What do you think your family will say when they open up their morning newspaper and see these?" Her chin went up. "There's no one to see it. The only family I had left died last year." "Your friends, then? Do any of them know you're sleeping with your female boss?" "I don't..." She glanced down at the table, then lifted her gaze to mine, clinging to it like maple syrup, thick and sticky. "I just moved here from Detroit. The people here aren't exactly friendly." I took this to mean she hadn't made very many friends yet. I gestured to the envelope between us. "So, what's this about then? Is it to get attention? To prove to people that you're loved? Because I can guarantee you people are going to think a lot of things when they see these pictures, but not much of it is going to be nice. I don't give a shit about what people think. This isn't about getting noticed. This is about Chelsea Vogel taking advantage of me. She was my boss, and she used her position of authority to make me think she loved me." "So, this story is about revenge?" "No." Maria's answer was immediate and emphatic. "This story is about justice. What she did to me may not be a crime officially, but it was still wrong. She should still be punished." "Take it to the HR department. They'll make sure Chelsea Vogel is fired, and they'll be inclined to keep things quiet." "Chelsea is the HR department, don't you get it? American Society for Truth is her project. And I don't want to be quiet. I'm done being quiet. I'm the victim here, and I want Chelsea to pay." I told myself it was the righteousness in her tone, the resolve creasing her brow and fisting her hands that convinced me, and not the idea of my name attached to a story that I knew would go viral. "I'll do what I can to protect your identity, but you need to be aware that there is a very real probability it'll get out, and when it does, every single second of your life will be altered. Not just now, but tomorrow, and the next day, and the next. This scandal, and make no mistake about it, this is a scandal for you just as much as it is for her, will follow you for the rest of your life. You'll never be anonymous ever again." She swallowed, thought for a long moment. "I think I still want you to write this story." "You think? Or you know?" I leaned forward and watched her closely. Not just her answer, but also her body language would determine my course of action. "I know." She straightened her back, squared her shoulders, and looked me straight in the eye.